voluminous for me to read. Your time is counting already. Synonyms, nearest in meaning.
D, tiny.
D, tiny. Wrong answer. It was ignored by the celebrant at the party. Pick the option that is nearest in meaning to that.
B, abandoned.
B, abandoned. Correct answer. Correct answer. This man still nearest in meaning. This man is going through a lot of hardship. This man is going through a lot of hardship.
B, suffering.
B, suffering. Correct answer.
The nurturing of future leaders in children is a task that can never be overemphasized. The chairman, Orile-Agege Local Council Development Area, Johnson Babatunde, hosted public primary and secondary schools in a maiden edition of an annual quiz and debate competition. The grand finale of the program, which held at the council secretariat, had in attendance council leaders, students and staff from participating schools as well as other relevant stakeholders. Speaking at the event, the chairman established that this was a platform that will spur the children to build themselves as leaders of tomorrow. He emphasized that this becomes imperative in preventing the young ones from ending up as societal nuisance.
We are actually preparing them for leadership roles. Leadership entails responsibility. And part of responsibility is that you must work hard. You must study hard. So that informed our decision to organize this program. Not only that, we organize the program in order to uplift the standard of education within our community, within the LCDA. Because of the fact that there is heavy rivalry among the local government chairmen in Lagos State, any other local government that is watching this program, I believe they too would like to emulate what we are doing here. I want to encourage all our children. Today, you are representing your school. Those who are not representing, tomorrow it might be your turn. You need to study hard. You need to listen to your teachers. Majority of the questions that were being asked, the questions did not fall from heaven. They are all questions set by your teachers. And they are all questions that you have been taught one time or the other. And what is the difference between an average student and a genius? It's just about 2 or 3 hours study every day. A genius, once he's in the class, whatever he or she is being taught, we grab it. A genius doesn't need to go and he has grabbed it and he has grabbed it. But an average student, you need to go back, study it, do allow work to accumulate. Any topic that is being taught every day, you go back, you revise it. You look for questions to answer. And by so doing, you will discover that you become a genius.
The Vice Chairman and Head of Department Education of the LCDA, Kafelat Pedro Akoni, appreciated the Chairman's vision and dedication to the cause of education, pointing out that the annual program will encourage students to exhibit their hidden talents.
This administration had invested and still investing massively in education within the LCDA since inception. The chairman has fulfilled his promises to build and renovate several public primary and junior secondary schools to provide conducive teaching and learning environment for our teachers and pupils with the LCDA. To integrate extracurricular activities in Orile-Agege, pupils and students, we organize this competition, quiz and debate competition for public primary and secondary school to showcase their knowledge about relevant topical issues. Congratulations to all participating pupils and students who have emerged winners from preliminaries competition As the competition begins, I want to urge all pupils and students to exhibit their hidden talents today. It is an avenue to showcase you to the world, and I want to assure you that winners of today will be adequately rewarded.
The competition was keenly contested before moderators collated the results.
Example, budgeting skills and developing stead. That will set one on a good stead. Education makes one divert his energy to purposeful things. That many youth on the streets will lead to an education. This is why some NGOs and correctional centers will focus on tertiary education are established. After these youths are reformed, they know how to divert their energy to purposeful things. I would like to reiterate and summarize my point. Education sharpens one financial intelligence. It makes one successful in life. It builds self-confidence in one. It makes one speak out one mind. Without more ado, I believe you agree with me that education is the key to success. Thank you.
Kí ni àǹfààní orógbó, apá, kòláwẹ́, ajẹ́, okòrò? Meaning of what benefit is the bitter cola? It is not divisible, and when eating, it is bitter. Of what essence is going to spend all your years in school, only to return home with skills that are not needed to make one successful? Standing on the already established protocol, our opponent has emphasized that education is important. Of course it is important. Of course it is vital. But our case today is simple. We deny that it is still key to success because our education system is no longer developing critical thinkers and go-getters like we used to. Robert Kiyosaki, in his book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, had advocated that schools only teach you how to work for money, but don't teach you how to make money work for you. Education can never be an automatic prerequisite for success. Without commitment, consistency, there would be no success. Education may help you get an income, but you become successful or wealthy through creativity and consistency. Thank you.
All applicants were duly rewarded and the winners celebrated.
In the primary school category, ladies and gentlemen, we have as the winner, the ultimate winner, that is Orile-Agege Primary School. Congratulations.
To Orile-Agege Primary School and the best in the quiz competition of today.
Participating students thanked the chairman for the opportunity.
I owe my success to God, number one, my parents, and my school for being there. If not for God using my parents, I would not have known what would happen to me. And my advice to other parents there is that they should not always threaten children to do what they want. They should always let children speak out their mind. They should always give children points of opinion. For example, when I told my dad said I should come to a private school, but I insisted that it is school I want is that because they are going to groom me. If my dad hadn't allowed me to come here, I wouldn't have been here. So my advice to parents is that parents should always give children a speaking mind.
I will advise them to keeping up the good work, but always keep an eye on the children because we don't know what they are doing. I will advise all of them should be really careful with the children.
The chairman called on other relevant stakeholders to support the LCDA in building up the children for a peaceful society.
In comparison, education system is not doing bad in Lagos. You can see, as far as I'm concerned, in this local government, I have 24 primary schools. Out of these 24 primary schools, I can boast that 16 to 17 of the schools are in good shape with all the facilities you can think of. The state government is doing the same thing. If the state government is doing the same thing, the local is doing the same thing, then it behoves on the federal government to play their own role. Do you understand me? In lifting the standard of education. But as far as I'm concerned, I will rate the educational sector in Lagos 80% because we are doing fine. My work for other stakeholders is now we are doing this. Let them emulate good things. We too will emulate good things from other local government. All the things we are doing here, all other stakeholders, they must emulate it. This is our tomorrow. So all stakeholders, we must join hands together. We must take the bull by the horn now. Do you understand me? We must be ready to build a virile nation.
If education continues to enjoy a pride of place this way, it is sure to eventually yield positive results for the society.